Hi, jewells68 here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, September 27th. I just have these two things behind me to show you. They are birthday blocks for the second to last participant. The last two people besides me, my birthday's in October, their birthdays are in October. This one is the day before mine, actually. So she wanted blocks that were geology themed or rock themed, kind of. She was interested in stuff that was like geology and faults and things like that. So she included some reference pictures of some art that she'd seen, quilt art somebody had made using basically designing it to kind of look like a fault. And so that's what this is here. It's just a strip set that I cut here diagonally and then attached just a strip of brown fabric here and another and then reattached the other half that I had done, and but I shifted it just slightly up higher. I started with a bigger piece than what the final block needed to be, and then yeah, and so made it look like the ground had shifted, kind of thing. I thought these fabrics kind of, I actually majored in geology my first 2 years of college, so I have enough hours to be a geology minor. And this one not quite so much, but most of these fabrics really reminded me of layers of rock, so that's why I used those. And then this, of course, is actual rock fabric, some of which I used in Phoebe's Project of Doom or my Project of Doom. And I just interspersed with some Stonehenge that I had left over from, I think, Phoebe's Project of Doom. And this is actually, these three that are the rocks, that's actually one fabric. It just has a pretty big, what's the word, repeat. So it starts with big rocks and then gradually goes to smaller rocks. And so I just cut it from different parts of the yardage. I think I have about a yard or a half a yard. And I just cut it from different parts of that, and so that it would look like different types of rock. But it's basically the same. It's all the same fabric. I just cut it in different places. I lined it up. I just did rows again like here, but in this case the layers were just improv. You know, I just did them at an angle, then sewed the next one on and cut it at an angle, and then sewed the next one on and cut it at an angle, and tried to alter the angles a little bit. So anyway, that's the next two done. I have the instructions out. The last person is Hard Hat Cat. She's at the end of October. One of our very own Talk to Me Tuesday members, and I do know what fabric I'll be using for that because I gave her some examples so that she can help me decide what colors to use for her block. She wanted the bento box, so hopefully next week I can show you that. And that is it. This is usually a rough week for me, so I wasn't sure if I was going to make a video or not. I just had dinner and I decided I'm going to make a video. Today would have been my mom's 83rd birthday, and Friday is the 3-year anniversary of her death. So this last week of September is still kind of a rough time for me, but it was a little better this year because I felt more in the mood to share happier memories and not dwell so much on what this week represented, I guess. So I think that's a good thing and a positive thing. Yeah, so I'm glad I made my video now, and I look forward to watching your videos, and I will see you next week.